What's up, gamers? This is Blue Barracuda 14 being brought to you by GamersAbroad.com. Today I'm going to be going through how to properly set up your Elgato Game Capture HD and also the HD60. It's the same software for both. The main difference is just that with the HD60 that you can record and stream in 1080p at 60 frames per second. But with the regular Game Capture HD, you can only go up to 1080p at 30 frames per second when recording, and when you're streaming you can only go up to 720p at 30 frames per second. So the HD60 is definitely the way to go. But that's besides the point today. How to properly set up your settings is you want to see your device on the right hand side right over here. And there's a little button for that. It looks like a couple tools. And this is your device settings. Up at the top you can see your input and your output. Then these will change. Your output will change according to the settings that you have selected. You need to make sure that you have the right input device selected, so whatever console you may be using, or if you're using like a iPhone or iPad. Right now I'm using an Xbox One, and I like to record in 1080p. This says allow for 60 frames per second, but that doesn't really change anything with the regular Game Capture HD. I like to have the best quality, but as you can see, when you change the quality up here at the top, it changes like how much memory you're going to be using on your hard drive when you are recording. So if you don't have a big hard drive, then I would recommend just going with like a lower quality setting. But I've got a large hard drive, so I like to run it at the max quality. But as you can see, that's going to be taking up 13.6 gigabytes per hour, and that's if you're running a flashback recording or if you're just recording your gameplay as you go. Some of the other settings are picture. I don't really mess around with these too much. I haven't had the need to. I feel that the game capture is like pretty good on its own, and I've got a fairly decent setup to where I have a good quality, and I don't really need to mess with all these. But as you can see, you can adjust your audio, and you can create profiles to have different settings available. This last one is advanced or TV compatibility. I've never had to mess with this. This is only if your TV fades to black when you connect the Elgato and turn it on. Well, I've never had that problem, and I've had a bunch of different setups that I've gone through. I've used this on like 360, PlayStation 3. I've had multiple different TVs that I used, and I've never ran into this problem. But if you do, this is how you fix it. Or you just got to mess around with these, figure out what TV compatibility setting you need for. That concludes the how to set up your Game Capture HD and the HD60. If you have any questions, please leave them down below the video and I will answer them as much as possible. I'm going to be making more videos on the other settings, so make sure to check back. Alright, I'm Blue Barracuda, and this has been brought to you by GamersAbroad.com.